everybody, it's Jill with Angel Creations. Welcome back to my craft room. So today I thought we would keep it kind of simple, right? A little bit. We've been doing some really big projects here in the craft room lately, so I decided to just make a little sweet something, you know, just a quick little craft today. So we're going to be using the back of the January, February, March. Here, let me give you a big view of it, if I can, real quick. We're going to be using the, oh my goodness, I can't remember. Okay, we are going to be using the Simply, here, let me do it this way, Simply Blessed calendar piece from the back of the 2021. Goodness gracious, this one's falling apart on me. Of the 2021, so this is the one we're using. It's right there on the front of the 2021 calendar, farmhouse calendar, Simply Blessed from Dollar Tree. Let's put that behind us. All right, so we're going to be using that. I've already cut it out. They come in the little squares on the back. I've cut out quite a few. So we're going to be using one of those. And we are going to be using one of these Dollar Tree chalkboards. We're going to be using a little bit of this. I think this came from Hobby Lobby because my sister sent me this. But any little greenery, you can make a wreath. We're going to make a wreath. Any little greenery will do. And then I have 3 Jenga blocks here that we are going to glue together first off. We're going to glue those right together. And they don't need to be glued with anything special. No wood glue. They're not really going to be, you don't need wood glue, just a little bit, because we're going to put our calendar piece on these little Jenga blocks. 3 of them together just fit perfectly, and I mean perfectly. Get that glue squish in between, on the back of one of these little squares. It's almost perfect. You can't even see what I'm doing. All right, so now we have a little square just like so, and we're going to Mod Podge our little Simply Blessed sign. I got glue on my fingers and cobwebs on the other hand. Par for the course. Par for the course. I hope you're all doing wonderful today. I'm having a great day. It is a little bit warmer today in Florida than it has been in the recent couple of days, but it's all good. It is all good. Let's get a excuse me. Love these makeup brushes from the Dollar Tree for Mod Podge, by the way. Okay. So, and I don't think it has to be the pink one. I met up with Christine over the weekend, well, Friday, and she was asking me about it. It doesn't have to be this pink one. It can be any blush, I would say blush brush, right? All right, so now we're just going to try to put that on there. I'm going to tip this upside down so I know I'm getting it on there pretty straight. And I am going to sand off the edges. I'm going to smush that down a little bit. Cover up my Mod Podge. And I don't think we really need to scrape it on, but we will just for good measure. Yeah, that's going to be perfectly fine with no wrinkles. All right, so now I'm just going to, looks like I maybe made it a little crooked there. We don't want it crooked. So I'm going to get it right down to the bottom so that I know I won't have to cut that edge. You know what I'm saying? I know it's nice and straight down at the bottom. So I'm just going to cut off my excess, and then I'm going to sand off the rest. I like to sand off my edges, and I usually like to do this when my Mod Podge is a little bit more dry. But we're making a quick craft today. So we're just going to sand our edges, and if you just hold it good with your thumb. I don't recommend sanding wet Mod Podge. I don't recommend sanding wet Mod Podge if you can help it, but it's not going to matter in today's little quickie. All right, almost done. Sanding gives me the chills. Now I'm going to go back and do my corners a little extra because I like it that way. But don't do that if you don't like it. Alright, now I am also going to take a little tiny bit of my antique Waverly wax. And I'm just going to smush it up a little. Just zhuzh it, I meant. Zhuzh it up, I meant. What did I say? Smush it up? Ooh, I have an itchy ear. I'm gonna zhuzh it up. Just a tiny bit. Teeny bit. As a matter of fact, that's not really a good brush for it. Get something a little bit shorter bristles. And then if you've been here for any time, you know that I just dab it in the cap and then get most of it off my brush so that my brush is nice and dry. Push that Mod Podge and push that ink, that antique wax right up into the bristles. And then I like to go start in from my corners, and I like to just distress it. I'm going to do that again. Dab, 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 dab. And I like to go with the grain, even though there really isn't one on this. I'm kind of making it up because it's on a little piece of paper that has shiplap behind it. All right. I don't even know if you can see it, but I can, and I like it that way. All right. Now, let's see, we'll put this aside, and, whoops, we're going to put that aside, and we are going to take, I'm just going to use, let's see, yeah, I'm just going to use the bottle of Waverly chalk paint to make my wreath, but you know how it goes, any little thing that you can put your greenery around. You might already have one, or you might want to just take a couple of what do you call it, the greens from the Dollar Tree, and just cut off snips and just glue it in a little circle, or take a little piece of jute and make a little circle and glue it to your jute. That also works. So I'm going to go around this probably 3 times here and cut that off. Can you guys hear my chimes? I don't know if you can. It's beautiful out. And I'm going to slide this off the paint jar. I'm holding that piece there because I'm going to tuck it, my piece, my end piece, just going to tuck it and hold all the rest of my wreath. So there's my little wreath. Now you can intertwine it a little bit if you want, twisting it here and there, and then pull it tight, and then there you have a beautiful little wreath. And we're going to put this wreath right in the middle of our chalkboard, and then we're going to put our little Simply Blessed in the middle of it. So let's just glue on, find a good place to glue your little wreath right on to the center of your chalkboard. It's hot, so be careful. Here, we'll use 2. We'll hold it down with 2. 2 hands are better than 1. Alright, so once we have this glued down, the little square isn't going to sit perfectly inside it. So it's going to have a little on and a little off the greens. We're going to just move our little greens around enough to get it so that it's situated, you know, so it works. Get those cobwebs out of there. Alright, let me fluff this up a little bit and get more cobwebbies out. So what I'm saying is I'm trying to move my inside. Oh, that was still wet. I found some wet glue here. Get that out now that it's dry. So here is, I mean, this is adorable just as it is. Am I right? Is that adorable? It's adorable. Alright, but this is it. We're going to put this little block piece right in the middle. And I'm going to have glue touching all my corners because I know it's going to touch different pieces of the wreath. And I'm just going to kind of make my wreath full, and I want those out of the way. And then I'm just going to put my little Simply Blessed block right down here in the middle, pulling up my little wreath around it. I'm going to get my tweezers out and get this one on. There we go. Oh, so cute, you guys. This is just such a cute little door hanger. Simply Blessed. We're not even going to change up the hanger because this is just simple and sweet. And simply blessed we are. How cute is that? Right? Quick and easy and Dollar Treesy. Alright, everything here is from the Dollar Tree except for the green wreath, but like I said, you can use, first of all, they have lots of products at the Dollar Tree that I often will take a little wreath off you could use, but you could just build your own little wreath just by staggering your greens in a circle. And you can accomplish the same thing if you don't already have this. I don't even know what this is called, but if you don't have it in your craft stash, this is a great time to give me a thumbs up. Sharing is caring, so go ahead and share this video with all your friends, family, and social media. It really does help my channel grow, and I'm really trying to grow my channel. And make sure you hit that subscribe button because we're going to do a giveaway when we get up to 700 subscribers. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this quick little 5-minute craft. I hope you guys do it. If you do decide to do this, hit me up over on Instagram and show me a picture of it. I would love, love, love to see it. All right, everybody, this will do it for today's craft project. Until I see you again, be good and do good. Bye now.